The other day I had my first rare bird in my backyard. Stay tuned. How's it going, everybody? It's a beautiful day today. I was gonna go outside to film this video, but there's a kid in somebody's backyard just talking to himself, reciting I don't know what, and it's very loud, so I'll do this quickly inside. It's not a long video, but the other day I had first rare backyard bird. My girlfriend was sitting right here in the kitchen and she was looking at our far out feeder. She said, oh, there's a bird there that I don't really know. So I got my binoculars, I looked outside, and it was a field sparrow. So I ran downstairs, grabbed my camera, started filming. Field sparrows overall are pretty plain birds. Compared to other sparrows, they're a little bit lighter, a little bit brighter, but they're unstreaked below. They have pinkish bill, bright white eye ring. Field sparrows just hug southern Quebec, so they're barely in our range, and they're not really common to backyards. They do appear in backyards, obviously, since I had one, but yeah, not too common to see them. They're usually in old fields, tall grasses, so to see one up close was crazy. In my backyard especially, that's awesome. I freaked out. I was so wired. And I don't know if you watched my last video, but I set up a temporary perch for birds to come and land before they get to the feeder so I can take photos, and that's exactly where he landed. So he was there, and there was also two other species that they're not rare at all, but I just never had them in my backyard. It was a purple finch that landed on it, and there was also the American tree sparrow that landed on it. So it's a hot spot right now. I'm not moving it, I'm keeping it where it is. So yeah, I still am over the moon. I'm just very excited that it's in my backyard. And I wanted to share this with you guys because I thought it'd be cool to document the first rare bird in my backyard. And just a tip for you guys, if you want to see more birds, make sure you have your camera or binoculars next to your window so you can quickly see what's in your yard. And don't overlook species that you're not too sure what they are. If they're far out and you're like, oh, it's probably a song sparrow. You know, don't just overlook it like that. Actually take your binoculars and look, because it happened to me a few times this week that it was a bird that I thought it was this species, but then when I looked closer, it was another one. So never overlook anything. Just give a quick glance. It'll take you a few seconds to ID it if it is one of the common ones. But those few select times where it's a new species, you're going to be extremely happy that you did. Another thing that I like doing now is if I have computer work to do, I always try to do it near a window so I can see into my backyard. It's good for your eyes too. If you're always looking at a computer screen, it's good to look outside every once in a while. And that also allows me to just survey the yard, so I put in a lot more hours than I used to looking into my backyard. I think that's what's allowed me to also see more species. So just a couple tips for you guys. I just wanted to share that quickly. Really cool moment for me. And the funny thing is my yard is starting to really pick up. There's a lot of action, and I'm moving in a week. So my girlfriend and I are moving to another province. We're going to Nova Scotia. So I'll have a bunch of videos of discovering new places to bird in Nova Scotia. Global Big Day is May 4th. And I don't really know many of the areas to bird in Halifax, so I'm gonna have to look around, try to find some hotspots before then, and I'll probably make a video on Global Big Day of what I find, so stay tuned for that. If you guys enjoyed the field sparrow, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Happy birding.